That. I want to bring back in Alex Tabbitt. Now, he's at the same protest as Nnamdi, but I understand, Alex, that you saw some federal agents charging two protesters. Describe what you saw.
That's absolutely right, Chris. So you can hear actually the tensions boiling over a bit right now. This is the Whipple building. It's a federal building where ICE has been operating out of. I just texted Tricia McLaughlin, the DHS spokesperson, confirming what we already knew, which is this ICE Operation Metro Surge, which they're billing as the largest one in DHS history, is ongoing. And where the tension comes from is when ICE vehicles leave the building, the protesters started agitating towards the vehicles, throwing things towards the vehicles. When we saw one of those protesters throw something towards those vehicles, DHS officers, ICE officers charged in what were at least two arrests. We saw a woman dragged away, brought into that building. Now, I want to introduce you to somebody who's here at this protest. His name's Ron Eastman. He's a Vietnam veteran. He also happens to be the best dressed man at this protest. Ron, you told me that you've been struggling with PTSD and that you didn't want to have to be here today. But after what happened yesterday, you had to be here today. Why do you have to be here today?
Number one, my oath impels me to be here. I took an oath in 1969 to defend this country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I had to be here to make sure that no one else was killed the way Nicole Good was killed yesterday. I couldn't sit at home and just watch this. Minneapolis is a peaceful place, but ICE has descended upon this place like a storm. And they've ruined businesses that have been here for decades. They've cost children the lives of their mothers. I couldn't sit at home anymore. I wasn't going to be here. I was driving past here, and my car said, "Yeah, you're going." So I just had to face the enemy eye to eye and say what I had to say.
And obviously we're seeing two very different types of demonstrations. The more confrontational, but also people like you here banding together in community. Is there a right way to protest? Is there a right way?
Absolutely. Peacefully, number one. And the confrontation doesn't do anybody any good. If you really want to become active, call your congressman, call your representatives, make the people who are responsible for this held accountable. Nicole Good, that man needs to be prosecuted. He needs to be in jail right now. There are rules of engagement which he did not follow. She didn't run over him. She was afraid. She was trying to get away from the guy who was trying to get in the door. And to hear Kristi Noem and the current administration say that that woman was a domestic terrorist is a shame. They've desecrated everybody who's made the ultimate sacrifice and made their sacrifice just worthless.
Mr. Eastman, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Chris, we should note that the Minnesota Star Tribune is identifying it as Renee Good. But as you can see, there's really two factions in this protest. There is the kind of more of the agitators towards the front, and then towards the back, you have men like Mr. Eastman, and you also have that man named Adam holding that sign, as you can see over there, reading, "It could have been your daughter." Chris.
Alex Tabbitt, thank you for your reporting.